80s were very expressive. The 70s were leather gay men, closeted, little hit bars in the village. The 80s completely knocked it out of the park. Studio 54 opened. Studio 54 opened in the late 70s, but these clubs, Danceteria, seeing Madonna dance in Danceteria, which was an old warehouse that had this old, huge elevator, and it had 5 levels. And one level was punk rock, the next level was rock, the next level was disco, the next level was like techno. So you'd hop around back and forth, and it was a movement. It was straight people with gay people in a mixture in a club. And you were allowed to be yourself, be expressive, be beautiful. And the straight people were, I hate to stereotype things, but they were accepted. They accepted you. What are you wearing? That's why you had all that fuchsia colors and the explosive techno. I mean, the 80s were not repressed. I say the 70s were more repressed. The 80s kind of blew it off the park. It was a generation of, this is me. We're here, we're queer, get used to it. I think that's what started in the 80s. We had the goth. And I see it in students, and I kind of giggle to myself and go, oh my God, really? This is fabulous, this is coming. And it also shows my age, because I go, oh my God, seriously? We've come fully around, and I'm seeing this. Black lipstick, and the students think they're hit, and it's in. They thought of it, and that's it. I'm fabulous, which is good for them. But honey, it's been done. It was just a fun era. It was a free era. It wasn't, you could actually walk down the street and they'll cackle and yell and throw something at you, but at the same time, it was fuck you. Okay, get your shit, all right, get it over with, but this is me, so if you don't like it, well, you can fuck off. And I could throw a bottle back at you if I wanted to. But I'm not gonna do that, because I'm not gonna stoop myself to your level of insecurities and you know, some of these people actually have turned out gay. You know, oh, I'm straight. Yeah, okay, well, whatever. Shoot her, the camera might break.
What are you cooking?
Falafel. Simple. Middle Eastern. Healthy. Tonight's gonna be wonderful.
Indeed.
Shrimp Alfredo.
I thought I'd get a POV of like getting food from you.
Didn't know exactly that I was gay yet, you know, until I was maybe in my early teens. But I just felt different. I always felt different. Unusual, not unusual, creative in ways that other people were just like, wow, okay. Just all that, how do I Gaultier was always one of my favorite designers. He's French. He is what what's his name? McQueen. Gaultier is McQueen now. He was just influencing all these. I mean, who puts cameos on a vest? Who puts like a bustier back? And it's just a simple vest, but it just screams back to being gay. It just screams creativity, difference, but not subtle. You know, we're here, we're queer, get used to it, that kind of thing. You know, it's just, I just loved it.
Did you have, like, you and I have, you know, gotten to know each other over the past couple of years, and you've seen a lot of students here grow, I think, a lot of them gay and queer. What do you kind of think about the younger generation of, like, queer people and people who are different?
I think they've embraced their sexuality and they're more open to, in my generation, it was taboo. You didn't do that. And this new generation has exploded into so many venues. I feel like me, as well as all the gay and lesbians of my generation, opened doors for them, and it feels pretty good to see this amazing change. And every day there's something. I mean, bathrooms, and it's just wow. And I compare it to the days when I was growing up, and it's exploded into a major rainbow, and I'm very proud of that. I'm very happy. I'm happy I was a part of helping this generation.
But you look at things like the Stonewall riots, where
Oh.
if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't be
Drag queens in the
enjoying.
middle of the street, just screaming and voguing at the piers in Manhattan. The first, just I thought of that the other day and how it is from these wonderful young human beings just showing the way they are, just their existence was just, to this day it still gives me goosebumps. I used to wear it with nothing at all except like white. I have the pants, and the pants are like these huge white linen pants. But
And how many in the world did you say?
three. There's only three. It's couture. There's only three in the world. Actually, what I was thinking is my alma mater FIT was giving it back to them and maybe putting them in their collection.
Ooh.
And I'm sure they will love it. Of course, I can't squeeze into this anymore, but I can't. The only way I can get rid of it is to give it back to the community, back to FIT or some sort of, or back to Gautier, and maybe I used to get a lot of attention on this little baby. But yeah, I've been thinking about, I have a few pieces like this that I'm gonna, I think, give back to the community and give back to FIT because I know they would appreciate that. It was in the 80s, so, and there's only three. So I'm sure they would. And I saw this I was watching Ugly Betty one day and her assistant wore one. And I screamed. I was like, oh my God, there's the second one. And where the third is, who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's not here anymore or nothing, but that's the fun thing about couture. It's made for you and it expressed my individuality. Century now is just all this stuff. And again, I'm glad I'm my age because I have seen it and it's come full circle and it's gotten better, more feisty, more, and I laugh because I was from that generation and now we have this and it's just, I think it's fantastic. I think it's brilliant.
The feisty ones.
The feisty ones, and they're just like, yes, oh, love your black nails.
The feisty fags.
Yeah, they bite. My era we bit, but we ran. But now they bite and they stay and they go, and? You know what I mean? I mean, it's...
Your dad was it your dad and your mom were Puerto Rican? Were they from Puerto Rico or what was the...
They came from Puerto Rico.
They both...
First generation American, basically.
So they come together?
Yes. Yes.
And
They met briefly. When they came here, they lived on the same block. My mother actually dated my uncle and then met my father and fell in love with my father.
wow.
Yeah.
And did they like remain friends, like close family after that?
Yeah,
Oh.
we've always been close.
That's a great dynamic though.
Yeah, but it was always like, okay. That's an interesting twist. And kind of funny.
When did Simba come into the picture?
11 years ago. He was a rescue.
You've had him since he was a puppy.
Yeah. He was all ears. You were absolutely all ears. Yes, you were. You were all ears. Yes, you were.
Tell me about the Bronx and like. So did you grow up in the Bronx?
Oh yeah, it was tough. It was tough at that time. The Bronx was really just this rumble. It was just a bunch of dilapidated buildings and a lot of crime. Just pretty rough. So I was raised to have eyes behind my head and to be very aware of my environment and my surroundings. A drag queen friend of mine named Tiny, may she rest in peace, Philippines. She was like this big, I'm exaggerating, but gorgeous. We lost Tiny because she didn't tell a man that she was a transvestite. At the time, it wasn't transsexual, it was a transvestite, and she got killed. may she rest in peace, adored her. She'd go out in the middle of the day in heels, fully done, and they would mock her, and she wouldn't even say a thing. But go and touch her, she would cut you. She had knives in her purse. She would put a razor blade in her mouth. That was the era. But just gorgeous. We lost a beautiful butterfly. We really did. Of some insecure. Let's not get angry, but I do get angry. But an insecure jerk, who's now probably has a family and whatever. Anyway, I'm rambling on. I just don't like weak people. Stand up for yourself, goddammit. And that's again my generation of being gay and coming out in the 80s. It's stand up for yourself. Stand up for who you are and be proud of who you are. No matter what. Nobody is going to tell you how to be you and yourself. You take that advantage and you take a step up and you say, yes, I am gay, or I'm a lesbian, or I'm a transgender. You have nothing to lose. Absolutely nothing. That's why I hate weak people if they hide from it. No, we did that in our generation. It's your turn now to just scream it out. You have all the advantages now. For Christ's sakes, you have a transgender bathrooms now. That was even, I see on commercials on TV, 2 women and 2 men. Oh my God. And it's an actual story. 2 lovers or 2 commercials. I'm still shocked. And then I laugh and I smile and I go, see, this is it. This is what my generation struggled for. So you can have this.
So take it.
So take it. You've got life's a banquet and some poor suckers are starving to death. Period. Every day I wake up, it's a good day until you prove me wrong. Every day is a good day. Treat it as such. Take advantage of it, because you might lose it. Life's too damn short. Again, we're here, we're queer. Get used to it, baby, because we have come. We have evolved. Fabulous. It's just nothing but fabulous. Rambling. Mas vino papa.